Mark is about to enter his whole phase. Look at Noy in the middle.
Alyssa, stop saying I'm here crying.
Dr. Pepper is so real. Fellas, I'm back. We will miss Dr. Viviana.
I really want to see Katina's reaction to this. Not that, Kevin.
I thought Elijah and Lindsay were friends. Spit.
Ooh, I don't think that's okay. I'm sticking by that.
Why are we going so hard on Lindsay? Please take care of yourself. Look at Dr. Viviana.
You are who you are. I wrestle with that.
This franchise is becoming very black and brown. What up, MAFS fam, and welcome back to another episode of From Rizzo with Love with me, your girl Rizzo. I am here recapping my second to last recap, I believe, maybe, for this season. I said that last year, I said that last season, and then I did a little for Where They Now. So depending on if Where They Now are good or not, I might do a little recap. But this will be our last live watch recap. I'm so excited. For those of you guys who do not know me, one, where have you been? Two, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your girl Rizzo. You may have seen me before on the kickoff special, on the mid-season, on Decision Day Dish. And depending on when you're coming here, hopefully some other avenues and lines and stuff, in the future. We do reality TV recaps. I love to do the live watching reaction recaps because I feel like I am in the living room watching it with you guys, just sitting on my couch, despite my couch now being delayed until October. If you've been here, you know my struggles. We have now moved into the 10th month. But this old faithful right here is doing his job. I'm not going to talk too much because I really want to get into this. I'm actually recording this a little early because I've been super, super late with you guys before. My bad, but also life. The warmer it gets, the less likely I am to continue to do these on time. All right, guys. So we are going to get into part 2 of the reunion. For those of you guys who do not know, we actually split up the reunion or each episode into 2 pieces. They'll be about 20 minutes, 12 to 22-ish minutes each, depending on what's happening here. I do know we get to see the group together, so I know we'll get some back and forth there. We also get the experts alone and together. And for those of you guys who do not know, we just saw the press release that Dr. Viviana is no longer with us, but we're adding 2 new experts next season. I've always been Team Megan Good because I feel like my generation grew up with Megan. Like, we literally saw her become a woman and become her own. So I've always been Team Megan. Loved Megan and Devin together. Made me sad when they split. Don't know really what's going on because, that's their personal business. So live your life, king and queen. But super interesting that he will now be a part of the show. Also interesting, they're adding something, I forgot her name already. But it's also very interesting how this franchise is becoming very black and brown. Black Twitter, listen, y'all, I told you before, we did our job with Jeffy and Shawnice, and we keep turning them out. Y'all, we really make social media go round. All of these recaps are us. This is going to be so interesting. There's a lot that needs to say on this. I do want to get to this episode, but I did just think that was interesting. Also, they're both, so Devin Franklin, who you guys may not know, but I'll pop his picture. He is pastor, I guess he was a former pastor, author, producer, right? Like, he is very involved in the church and is like a relationship expert. Now, isn't that the spiritual advising that we get from Pastor Cal? So like, where are we going there? Also, Pepper, you better stay. Stay. Do not leave us, please. You give it to us hard, but like, you really good at your job. But we will miss Dr. Viviana. You guys know that was one of my favorite experts. So I'm really interested to see how this next season will play out with these new experts and what they will bring and how the Pastor Cal and Devin Franklin, I want to call him Frankel, I don't know why, will work out. But yeah, I'm going on a tangent. Let's get to this reunion. Let's see what the experts want to say for the... Oh yeah, that's not my makeup. Let's see what the experts give us this time. Let's see what the group gives us. And without further ado, y'all, let's get to it. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can do that right now, actually. All of those. Hit those. Let me know what you think about this episode. And let me know what you think about this recap. All right, y'all. Let's go.
Okay, we started with all the ladies together. These are good colors, y'all. Katina said we had to make sure we didn't wear the same color. Y'all remember last season? Everyone wore red, green, red, green. I was like, just tell us y'all did this at Christmas because this is like a dead giveaway. Is Katina making up for like not speaking as much, or are producers making up for Katina not speaking or seeming like she has a voice this season by talking so much on these reunion panels? Because I honestly feel like I'm just in the first 5 minutes. I feel like between this 5 minutes and the last one, I swear if somebody would have write down all the words that Katina said, she would have had just as many in this episode and these two as she had the whole season. I'm sticking by that. Alyssa said that's not what happened at all. I actually love how calm Alyssa is in this whole situation. Like, she rarely, I may be speaking too soon, but she rarely lets Lindsay get under her skin. She's just like, no. Ooh! Jasmina said, I didn't have her blocked, but I unfollowed her. Not let's talk about Katina and Elijah if you want to talk about a couple that makes you smile. Not that, Kevin! But in the beginning. In the end. Jasmina's like, look, that's my homegirl. I already knew about this situation. We already spoke to Elijah and we cussed him out. So, I'm going to go back to last episode when he was like, I don't know why no one told me not to say this. So not only did your friends do it, not only did your family do it, not only did the experts do it, not only did Katina do it, but the other people in this group did it. But you were saying the reason why you turned around is because you saw it yourself and you wonder why nobody told you. Okay. I love that Jasmina spoke to him. Jasmina's slit is slitting, okay? I wrestle with that because I did think we saw Elijah going in on people and then pulling back and apologizing. He did it with Lindsay, he did it with Katina, and he's done it here for all of us, right? I don't think that's okay. Just because we don't see you apologizing doesn't make those actions okay, especially if they happen repeatedly. It's like repenting. You repent from your sins and you turn from your wicked ways. Come on, preacher. Look, you are not going to continue to repent the same sin over and over. Now look, I know God will do it 7 times, 700, or whatever it is. But then that doesn't make it okay. Also, I'm not God. That doesn't make it okay. If you are truly saying sorry for an act that you did, that means I recognize that what I did or what I said has impacted you and I feel sorrow for that moment. And I don't want to do it again. But if you continually do it, that means you're not really sorry and you haven't learned and grown from that. I don't care how many times you apologize over and over. At some point, we or you just got to recognize that this is who you are. Don't waste time apologizing. You are who you are, that's it. Just like be your authentic self. Don't apologize if that's you. Like live your life. You're just a more confrontational person. You're not really sorry for it. Live life. Look how interesting this is because they said, we had no idea Stephen Noy had these issues. Like we found it when the first time they told us there was an issue, we were like, what? I told y'all, I actually really love how Stephen Noy kept their home business at home. I don't really need y'all opinions, maybe, for a lot of it. Like, we gotta flesh things out ourselves before we bring other people in. Let's figure this out before we take inside business outside. I'm not totally mad at that. Now, I do think that they needed to get the perspective of the other people because they weren't able to resolve it. Like, no matter how many arguments they had, there was no resolution at the end. So they needed to get some other parties in for maybe Noy to say, you know what, maybe I shouldn't be posting on social media like this. Or Steve could be like, I understand my wife thinks I need a job, and maybe I should get one. So I'm not actually mad at them. Not Lindsay, I got my life in order. I got 17 jobs and everybody loves me. Making a comment or making a sound about Steve not having full-time employment. Right, he has to have money if he's traveling. Damn, they got a whole Lindsay confrontation montage here. I really want to see Katina's reaction to this because, you know, I was a little dicey like, now that Elijah and Lindsay are like BFFs, even after that moment might not sit too well with Katina because she basically was like, look, I don't f*** you and I never will. I want to see this. Kevin, Alyssa, did Lindsay make you uncomfortable? Mm-hmm. I felt uncomfortable every time. Listen, however you feel about Lindsay is how you feel about Lindsay, but listen to what I'll tell you. And this is why I'm always like, how's Katina feel about Lindsay and Elijah? If you ain't have a relationship with old girl before, and this is someone new coming into our lives, and I don't f*** her, you don't f*** her. We're a team. We're a package. I'm not going to allow you to talk shit about me to my partner, to my other half. That's what we're not going to do. Because then, now he got to defend me. And then he got to know he can't come and tell me because I'm going to come whoop your ass, okay? And I know he don't want that for you or for me. So then you bring us some parts, and now my man got to lie to me. Or not lie, but like not tell exactly how you really feel. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot that can come from this. We don't need this. So I understand Lindsay's point. Look, husband, you are with me. If this woman is talking about me, you don't need to be talking to her. I'm with you. Isn't that what Mark said before? He, in his, not confessional, whatever they do after. Didn't he say he's like not texting back and forth with her? He's reaching out to see if she's okay. Not, I've never been rude to anyone. You may not have been rude to anyone to their face. But the shit used car salesman, like, come on, sis. But, Alyssa, stop sitting over here crying, yo. Speak up. Alyssa does not talk about you because she doesn't care. But how you gonna say I know my truth? It's the truth. If you're saying the text messages were inappropriate and everyone is saying they weren't, that is not the truth.
There was an issue with Jasmina and Lindsay after the after show, after party, whatever. It's just interesting to me that Lindsay is like, Alyssa, you're talking about me behind my back. But then Lindsay is the one who's doing that in all these other instances. That's interesting, no? Ooh, she said, stop talking to me and get out my car. Look at Noy in the middle. Noy said, leave me out of this, please. Not Jasmina. Can I comment on that? I would like to comment on that. Jasmina's like, if I may. Noya's like, Kevin, please stop asking me. I don't care. Steve was not meant to be Alyssa's husband. Ooh, what kind of man would you recommend for Lindsay? Not them asking, describing the man that Jasmina needs and it being Mike. I like this little girls moment. I like this. Not little girls. This little girls moment. Come on, the fellas are back. Not a bromance. Mark, you seem like a different person when you're not with Lindsay. Damn, y'all. That's sad. Wait. I thought Elijah and Lindsay were friends. Why did you speak so negatively about her? Yeah, that's some low blow where you know that I have ill elderly family members and you know that's super sensitive and that's the one thing you're gonna go to. Why do I also feel like we're making this the Lindsay show? Wait, he said she spit on me? Spit? Okay, we still talking, but wait. He said she spit on him? Spit. Somebody spits on you? That's the equivalent of hitting me. Like, I feel like those two are equally disrespectful. You're spitting on me because you know you can't hit me. She spit on this man? Oh my God, Mark is crying because of his cat. Yo, I said this before, but clearly Mark was not on this to find his wife in Lindsay. But he had to be on this show because it provided him some support in going through all of these moments. I can't imagine if he was doing all of this alone. This was a lot. So it's a blessing. Also, I said this in the comments, but Mark is about to enter his whole phase. Y'all know that? He is. I'm excited for him. But I'm not excited for the women he's gonna come across because you know how it's always like, this person hurt me, so now everything and I'm gonna hurt everybody else moving forward. And then it's just gonna be a cycle because the women that you hurt are then gonna do they shit. You know what I'm saying? Mark about to go through his whole phase. We thought it was that college bro, real tan hair, but this is his whole thing. Mark, I'm proud of you. Why are we going so hard on Lindsay now? I don't like this. Why are we picking and choosing, y'all? What's happening right now? Can we not? Like, I know we think, oh my God, Lindsay's strong because she goes in and she don't care and it brushes off her back. Do y'all remember that episode where she was talking with Dr. Pepper and she was like, I'm sad all the time? This is not gonna make her feel better, y'all. Why are we doing this? Now she kept saying she's a good person. Oh, okay, here we go. Moving on. Look at Katina. Not just cooking, but cooking now. He probably think, look what I did. Wait, that's all we did with Elijah? Okay. Now we on the Michael and Jasmina. Okay. Look at this little bromance. Also, wait a minute. Not them giving the guys like 5 minutes, but the girls 2 segments. Is this halfway? Should I end this? I don't feel like this is enough. Okay, good. So maybe I could do this experts one now that the experts are coming back. I'll just do that and then I'll close it for this first half. Y'all better walk through. Look at Dr. Viviana with this shine. You better glisten and glow. She said, look, y'all gonna see me out. Y'all gonna see me out. Also, Pepper, Dr. Pepper, I told you, you gotta come in with a shawl neck thingamajig and a sweater line. You do it well. Wait, Pastor Cal said the biggest surprise was Alyssa and Chris, and Dr. Pepper's like, oh yeah, that. Okay, y'all. Yes, Chris is a fabulous guy. But if y'all knew Alyssa like we got to know Alyssa, and y'all knew Chris like we got to know Chris, it's no way you would have thought this was gonna work. They said he is exactly who we thought he was, not her. But he was. Dr. Pepper is so real. So Steve and Noy are not living together, and they're like, what do you think about that? But they're together like 6 days a week. But now that I say that, that doesn't mean they spend the full 6 days a week together. They spend 6 nights a week. Interesting. Yes, Dr. Pepper, we need details on this. Y'all live up the street. Like, we need details. I love that. I'm still excited when I see him. I love missing someone. I'm with Dr. Viviana here. This whole not living together but we're married thing makes me think that Noi is just continuing the dating. She's like, yeah, we got that paper, but I want to continue to date you. I'm not fully invested in it yet. I know I was talking on the first one or that last recap, like, oh, they spend 6 days a week together. Like, that's fine. But no, they spend 6 nights together. So they're not doing life every day together. Very different. Wait. We about to go and talk to Jasmina and Michael. Should I do this before we go? No, I'm gonna hold it. This first half was very anticlimactic. This was like the Lindsay bashing session. Why did we do that, y'all? What did I learn? What did we learn this first half? I don't know. I'm glad to see them all together because I wasn't sure if this season would actually result in any really long-lasting friendships because I feel like I didn't see them interacting as much as we'd seen other couples, other seasons, which is also why I think maybe they stayed together because they were less worried about all the friendships and more focused in on their marriage. So that's the positive. But I was worried that these people, not worried, I was just thinking like, oh, they're not going to be as close friends as like other seasons have been. But I like to see that the girls are super close. The guys seem to have their little bromance too. So I like it. I think overall, honestly, this season turned out well. Even though we only got 2 couples, we got to think, we'd say only got 2 couples. It's typical that we get 2 couples on decision day. And then by the reunion, we get no couples or 1. So this is actually an okay season. I'm not mad at it. Okay, I am going to end part 1 here. Again, this is your girl, Donna Rizzo of From Rizzo with Love. We're going to be back in a couple of days. I think I'm going to record the next half on Sunday. So you may get it on Monday or Sunday evening, depending on how this goes. I do know that this is a long weekend. Guys, please enjoy yourself. Look, take some time. Go visit family. Find some love. Find some joy because it's hitting. We always knew things were crazy, but like, I just feel like things are hitting crazy back to back to back. And it's becoming a lot for us to bear. And I'm not even directly impacted. So I can't even imagine the grandchildren, the parents, the siblings. Like, it's a lot, guys. So please take care of yourselves. Enjoy this long weekend. Enjoy your families. And, you know, I usually end on like, please remember that everything that I have said has been from Rizzo with Love. But I don't think people remember that. But I'm going to end on wise moments from Alyssa. Don't talk about it if it doesn't matter. Find the things that bring you joy. Find the things that make you happy and make you smile. And talk more about that. And fill your life more with that because Lord knows we need it. All right, guys. I don't know who's watching this who needs this, but I'm going to say a little prayer for you because I just felt it. I felt like we need it. I feel like you need it right now. So, guys, enjoy this Memorial Day long weekend. And I will see you in a couple of days for part 2. Our final, I think, season 14 recap. Bye, guys. Love y'all.